guys, the third video I was thinking of was actually a video that was out over a year ago, so it's old sort of news. Obviously, I think I saw a reaction to it today and I thought it was new. But I did find this by Kennedy, and I did ask for I'll promise you a third, so let's do this. I like Kennedy.
The pundits on each side of the political spectrum disagree about practically everything, but there's one thing they do agree on. America is at a crossroads. A recent Gallup poll asked people how much trust they have in the media. 68% said either not very much or none at all. That's even worse than the 2/3.
So let's go back to that figure. You've got not at all was at 36%, not very much was at 33%, so that's 69% of people. Only 31% said that they actually have a great deal or fair amount of trust. Why? Why is this happening? Quite simply, because they lie. I'm not going to sit here and take money from someone and tell you guys a whole bunch of bullshit. I'm just not going to do it. I promise you I won't never do it. The media, on the other hand, do it routinely. And they dig themselves into a hole because they lie. Let me explain. Trump's Hitler. You know? Bad boy from World War II, right? He's going to lock everybody up. He's going to put everybody in internment camps. That's what they're claiming now, right? Here's the thing that they don't realise. If that doesn't happen, more people lose trust in the media. It's death by 1,000 cuts. The reason why people don't trust the media is because of the fact that they've heard this all before. They've heard that he's a bad person from World War II. They've heard that he's going to take away your democracy. And guess what? People survived under Trump for 4 years. Hell, most of the celebrities that claimed they were going to leave didn't even friggin' leave. It was that good. So how bad really was it that you would sit there and go on about it being the end of the world, but you still didn't pack your bags and move countries? Right? And this is the thing. People, they remember this. They sit there and they like, CNN told me that Trump was going to be a bad person from World War II. But he was already in the White House for 4 years, and sure, there was January 6th, but apart from that, he was pretty soft, to be honest. Like, there are times where I would have been bang, yeah, bring in the National Guard. Those what was those black rights? Those Black Lives Matter riots. Right? I would have been like, bring in the National Guard. They were burning places to the ground. And he stood down. So much for being authoritarian, right? So at the end of the day, people, they remember this. They sit there and they say, yeah, but you said last time that he was going to be a bad person from World War II. And they don't believe him. And then the next time they're coming along and, you know, like, this or this or this, right? Whatever it may be. And they're like, yeah, maybe. But subconsciously, they're sitting there thinking, but the last time you told me he was going to be a bad person from World War II and was going to take away my democracy. And he didn't. So now, do I really believe this? And it's that little seed of doubt. Is all it takes is a spark. And then all of a sudden you have 36% and 33% who have no trust in the media, or none at all, or not very much. Over 69% of people in the US have not much very trust or none at all faith in the media. And that is because they've been caught lying. And here's the thing. Even if they were to switch to honesty right now, which they could never do, no one's going to believe them. The boat sailed. The horse is bolted. Too busy. Don't bother shutting the gate. The horse is gone.
That's even worse than the 2/3 of the public that have little or no trust in Congress. It's hard to believe today, but when my uncle was president, large majorities of Americans trusted both these institutions. We believed in our nation. Well, I think...
I just want to say this on as a Kennedy sort of history. I really liked John F. Kennedy. I know my dad doesn't like him. My dad thinks he was a crook. But I studied him when I was at school. I covered the assassination when I was at school for a history report. That was the first time I really looked into the Kennedy assassination. And I must admit, I think he was a good president. Every time I hear something about him, it's positive. It's generally positive. And you know, I like Bobby Kennedy Jr. So, you know, maybe my dad's opinion on the Kennedy is wrong. I'm not sure.
I think I know how to regain that trust. You regain trust by being trustworthy. That means first we clean out the rot in Washington, D.C. and get the corporate influence out of our government agencies so that they serve the public again rather than being predatory against the public. Second, we end the regime of propaganda and censorship that has corrupted our media. That's what I plan to do with President Trump's backing when I'm in Washington. It's a huge task, but I know how to get it done because I've been suing corrupt agencies and corporations for 40 years. I know how they work, and I know how to clean them up. If you want me in Washington to do this job, I need your support, and I need it now. There are two ways you can help. First, we need everyone to exercise their right to vote. So please show up and cast your ballot for Donald J. Trump. Second, donate if you're able. Go to mahanow.org, mahanow.org, and make a contribution. Every dollar will demonstrate the strength of our movement and what we stand for. So please help us get over the top. Let's take back this country and let's set it on a new path.
So this was put up 2 days ago, 6th of November, which was the 5th. It was the day of the election. Make America healthy again. Trump's reaction to Bobby Kennedy is funny.
Donald Trump asked Joe Rogan for an endorsement.
What was it? He
So I just want to say that on behalf of this great group of people, these are hardworking people. These are fantastic people, and we can add a few names like Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He came in. And he's going to help make America healthy again.
I just want to say this. RFK has a big shot at being 2028 president. How old is Bobby? Robert F. Kennedy, RF Kennedy Jr. Because that's his dad. He's 70. Oh, he's 70. Yeah. God, he looks good for 70. I can't believe he's 70. Jesus, dude. Holy shit. That's crazy.
And now he's a great guy, and he really means it. He wants to do some things, and we're going to let him go to it. I just said, but Bobby, leave the oil to me. We have more liquid gold, oil and gas. We have more liquid gold than any country in the world, more than Saudi Arabia. We have more than Russia. Bobby, stay away from the liquid gold. Other than that, go have a good time, Bobby.
So, yeah, that's his, yeah. I'm really looking forward to the next 4 years. And look, at the end of the day, obviously we will be critical when we need to be, and we will be positive when we have to. At the moment, Trump has not been in the White House yet. He's still only the elect. And already I believe that Russia has already called Trump to talk about a ceasefire in Ukraine. China is scared of Trump and have made a call. And apparently American deep state is trying to rush as many guns and arms through as a sale before Robert Kennedy Jr., Trump, and his associates take the White House. The deep state is literally trying to sell as much as they can, as fast as they can. But guys, let's know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. Obviously, the video has been helpful. Please smack that like button if you're new to the channel. Welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, we will see you in the next demonetized video. That'll be on Tuesday. Yeah, my Tuesday, your Monday. Have a great night and enjoy. Oh, by the way, I might be doing some streams on Monday on the Game Dev channel. Monday night maybe. So, yeah. Have a good night. Enjoy, everybody.